Space has always been a frontier of discovery, but what if it becomes the next battlefield? With satellites controlling everything from global communications to military defense systems, space is more valuable than ever. The question is, how will nations protect their assets in orbit? Could space warfare become a reality? Let's start with the problem. Right now, thousands of satellites orbit Earth, providing internet, GPS, surveillance, and scientific data. Governments and private companies rely on them for everything from weather forecasting to national security. But with so many critical assets in orbit, they've also become prime targets for potential conflicts. If a rival nation disables key satellites, it could cripple communications, navigation, and even military operations on Earth. Some countries have already tested anti-satellite weapons. These weapons can destroy satellites by launching missiles into orbit or using directed energy systems like lasers. In 2007, China blew up one of its own satellites, creating thousands of debris fragments that still pose a threat to space operations today. The US, Russia, and India have also tested similar systems, proving that space warfare isn't just science fiction, it's already happening in small ways. But what if war in space escalates? Future conflicts might not involve explosive weapons, but electronic warfare. Countries could develop jamming systems that block signals from satellites, rendering them useless. Cyberattacks could take control of enemy satellites, turning them against their owners. Some theories even suggest that robotic spacecraft could be used to physically remove or disable rival satellites in orbit. So, how will nations defend their space assets? The US and other countries are working on a watchdog satellites, small, maneuverable spacecraft that can inspect and protect valuable satellites from threats. Some companies are also exploring self-healing satellites, which can adjust their systems if they're targeted by cyberattacks or jamming. And then there's the idea of a debris clearing satellites, but could those be repurposed into space weapons? One thing is clear, as space becomes more critical to global infrastructure, protecting assets in orbit will become a major priority. The challenge is ensuring space remains a place of exploration, not conflict. Will space become a battleground, or will international treaties be enough to keep conflicts on Earth? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the future of space. Keep looking up, because the next frontier might not be as peaceful as we hoped.